Hello everybody and welcome to VR Master League for Echo Arena once again. I'm Swift and I've forgotten to clear the replay folder as per usual, but today we've got for you Phantoms versus Omega. And yeah, gonna be a pretty exciting matchup. And yeah, of course in preparation for venues, which is in about 40 minutes time, give or take, which I mean both teams are going to be playing, and that's going to be Gravity versus Phantoms at 8 o'clock, and then Omega versus Alpha at 8:30. That is in British Summer Time. Tutorial bot saying EU will win this. Anyway, gonna be distracted is what I'm gonna be. But yeah, should be getting started off pretty soon here. All the teams are in the game. I have given the go ahead. Yeah, the video is frozen because I removed the video from what it's playing from, because I forgot to move the replays out of the folder as always. I was watching that. Listen, I'm sorry, but you were here for the whole last game, so I mean, hey, if there was a way for me to refresh that, I would do it, but there isn't at the minute. Unless someone buys me a supercomputer so that I can have like 6 different video folders all running simultaneously in the in the stream. Listen, man. Do we not call it supercomputer anymore? What do we call it? Go on then. Go on the tutorial bot. Mega computer. Okay. Super Ultra Mega Turbo? Wait, was it Super Ultra Turbo High? I don't remember what it was called. The April Fool's event that 10% of you know what I'm talking about. But we will be getting started with the gameplay after the literal worst intro ever recorded in VRML history. But this is certainly not going to be the worst game in VRML history. It is going to be Omega versus Phantoms, going to be a pretty close one. And Phantoms first finding the disc, a nice boost, unfortunately overshooting. They do have a nice triangular passing position. They do take advantage of it. Boop, getting that pass from Torin, able to get it behind the backboard and of course put it in, as Boop usually does. But yeah, Omega's been one of those teams that have really come up since I don't know when, since the start of the season. They've been an absolutely outstanding team that has kind of come out of nowhere. That amongst all of the teams that have been together for a long time, that is to say Gravity, Phantoms, Vertigo, Smash Dash, etc. And yeah, Omega as a team has been formed relatively recently. However, as players, all have been playing for a very long time, and of course it definitely shows in their gameplay. Taco getting the disc, trying to find it. This pass to Emil does take the 2, in fact does make it as well, so it is going to be an equalizer, 2 for 2. And already boops. In fact, that is not going to be a boop. That's going to be a... I assume what we should call it is we should call it getting limed, I think. Boop takes that long pass, but BK, nice interception. Boop takes it straight back, and in fact going to find this 3-pointer. Oh, not quite going to find it, and a rare miss from Boop, but gets slapped away. And Taco going to pass that to BK, and same goes. It's going to be a half out clear a little bit, so Lowrider going to pick up the disc off of it. Going to be a nice boost coming in from Phantoms. They are going to dunk it in, getting booped again. Correct colours, wrong side. No, they are the correct. They are the correct side, unless that's completely not what you're talking about. But oh well. Nevertheless, going to be a joust advantage to Omega. They do, unfortunately miss that pass. Going to be Dave Stand. Unfortunately not able to get it. And the three-point shot, just missing. Barely hit that diamond that kind of rebounds it away from the goal instead of towards it there off the backboard. And Taco winning at the back line. They really don't have much they're not too much in a rush. You tripped up on my words. Clearly, I'm not too much in a rush to finish my sentences either, as this clear does go through. Going to be Taco taking it, and he does have an open three, unfortunately mishandling the disc. It was a pretty high pressure situation there, a lot of stacks going on. Going to be Little Rad trying to find the disc, unfortunately. Clear's a little too far away, and this clear going straight into the hands of Boop. Unfortunately though, stun comes through from Taco, so a 1v3, presume they're going to try and back it out here. Nice stun from Taco, but unfortunately not able to get that pass through to BK. This bounce coming through. And now, Taco is going to find it once more. Really back and forth so far. Camera's on the other side of the arena. See, the reason that is that I can get a wider angle, so I don't have to be so close to everything. But I mean, it is what it is. Lowrider taking the disc. Gonna be Phantoms. A nice clear coming through. Unfortunately, though, not anyone finding the disc, but Boop is gonna find it eventually. Back passes it to Torrin. And he's gonna get this pass to Boop. Clean passing here from Phantoms so far. Lil Rad finding the cross pass to Lowrider. Lowrider trying to find, in fact, the Boop, who passes it to Torrin on the top line. Torrin sneaking in a little bit there. Nice cross pass, but Lowrider, unfortunately, gonna miss that. But it's a nice block, actually. Really good from Lowrider there. Great play to maintain the disc, although unfortunately not enough passes kind of open, so we'll lose the disc. And it will be Torrin now taking it. Just going to back it away. Missing the block. Looks like he lost his arm there for a second. Gets the pass to Boop. And oh no, look, you can see Lil Rad above the goal. Very dangerous position, although Taco is ready to jump for it on top of the goal. That's a great interception by Emil, and actually really good work by Omega. I actually didn't spot that, but yeah, Taco was very ready to intercept that Lil Rad pass up to the top of the backboard. And yeah, a really good read of the play by Omega to try and stop anything going through. Omega takes a shot. Is it going to go in? Not quite. Going to be Phantoms taking it. Torrin now with a pass, tries to get it through. BK, another interception, and this shot goes through. A rare miss as well from BK. And yeah, these are misses you don't see, honestly, very often from these two teams. Usually when there's a three-point opportunity, such as right now, you'll see it go in, but I don't know what's up. But Lowrider missing that, unfortunately. And it is going to be back to Lowrider here. He's going to lose the disc, unfortunately, to Dave Stand. Going to get the clear. The boost is online, actually both stacks very well positioned there for Omega, and of course they are going to take that. So taking the 2 points, and Omega do equalise here, 4-4. Of course it's not going in, Boop didn't throw it. Well, understandable. As it is going to be Phantoms once again with possession, in fact, just missing that pass, so BK getting the steal, but is going to have to fight for it yet. It's not really a full kind of possession change just yet. They still have to fight for it. But missing the pass as well, so actually going to go back. And it's just going to be a little bit of a back and forth here until Phantoms find a few passes. And in fact, it does seem like Lowrider is in a very, very open position. Takes that pass to Torrin. Quick three comes through, and just going to find the ding, the post. Although we didn't hear it. I do believe that was a ding. It's going to be Lowrider finding the bounce pass, but BK very, very well read. No one's in goal, or no one needs to be in goal. BK was in the net, jumps very high out of the goal. Another interception from BK. Absolutely kind of almost flawless defense from BK so far this game. He's found so many interceptions. It's quite insane. And another pass comes through. The three-point shot eventually goes in. Taco does find it. And of course, he does take the shot, does take it, and it does go in. That sentence was a little bit redundant, but oh well. 7-4 now to Omega, and about 3 minutes remaining. And I mean, I did promise you a close match, and that it has been. Boop, getting the slap pass to Lilrad, getting the cross to Lowrider, and he's going to take that shot, of pretty high percentage one, a very wide angle on that goal. Of course, I mean, wasn't really going that fast because Lowrider wasn't going the full 4.7, but you know, it still gets 16 meters a second on it, so plenty fast from 4 meters out. Omega taking the disc off the joust advantage. They're just a point ahead here, so really going to have to work to maintain this lead. And I do expect them to try and get some more points through here. There is 2 minutes remaining, going to be very difficult. Boop swinging his arms, trying to get that stun. Dave Stand finding that pass, the back pass. Oh, would have been really good for BK. Actually, it was received by Taco either way, so both teams overshooting the disc. It is going to be a very good clear from Lowrider all the way through, and it's going to be a nice, stack actually, maybe a leech from Lilrad. Finds the bottom of the post though, and BK going to overshoot it a little bit, doesn't matter because Emil, he's got the disc, but not for very long. He does make that very nice block there. It's going to be Torin finding the disc once again. Pass it down to Lowrider, another pass to Lilrad. Great play by Phantoms, now finding themselves 1 point ahead. There's a minute and a half on the clock. It's basically next goal wins at this point. Presuming the goal isn't immediately off an interception or off a steal here, which of course could also happen. Going to be Omega with the disc. They've got to find some points here. They've got to find them in about a minute, so they don't have to actually rush if they play their time correctly. And it's going to be Taco taking the disc, putting it straight in. Actually, might not be golden goal. Completely forgot that. I mean, both of these teams can kind of just explode at either time. That was a very, very open passing lane. We don't see it very often from the Phantoms defense. So, kind of gift wrap almost there. But 35 seconds remain, and Boop has the disc for Phantoms. He's going to try and find this. He knows he cannot lose the disc here, so there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders at the moment. Trying to find some open passes, walking it through, maybe weighing down time a little bit, just so that there can't be another goal after this, and very well played as well. Going to be 15, and it's going to be the game over, at least for round 1. Well, that being said, there is a few milliseconds remaining at the end of this game. Oh, look at that, it's almost perfectly lined up with the timer. The headbutt unfortunately not going through for Omega, and that's very, very nice time management from Phantoms. And now go to the stat screen. The score stat screen. Oh dear. BK finding himself 7 stuns, 1 assist, and well, we don't see it on the scoreboard, but we certainly know he's got a lot of interceptions. Gonna be Dave Stan with 2 assists as well as 1 steal and 12 stuns. Gonna be Emil 2 points, 2 saves, 13 stuns. Taco leading the points so far, and tying the saves with Emil at the back line there. So good work from Taco as well. Forgot I can't unmute the play comms now because I've completely got that into my muscle memory since you know, all the teams that are playing on Quest at the minute, most of them, at least the ones that aren't using Oculus Parties at the minute, are using the in-game chat, and of course there's been a lot of tools to kind of help with that recently. But yeah, of course the players on both teams here use Discord, so anything that they want to be heard publicly, they can choose to say through the push to talk. But that's a nice bounce shot, but unfortunately just hitting the ding there Although Taco was in net, did expect him to get his hands on that. As Taco is certainly a very good goalkeeper, as we've seen in plenty of past games. And also in the present game as well, coming through is this pass to Torrin, unfortunately overshot a little bit, and now Taco going to find this very good clear. I say a little bit too soon as it bounces a couple of times, a little bit unexpectedly off that bounce, and in fact does it again. Torrin with a nice leech and slaps it away. So now Lilrad finding possession, back passes it for Phantoms. And going to be Lilrad getting it to boot. Back to Torrin, and they're just going to hold it at the back line. We see this very often from Phantoms. They do this a lot, and it's for a very good reason. It works very, very well, despite how long teams have kind of had to prepare against it. Because I mean, even though the roster has changed a lot since season 1, of course they did still maintain that great play style. As we do see the first 2 points with a great passing play from Phantoms, of course. Just maintaining possession. It's just the thing is with Phantoms, it's very different from a team like Team Gravity, whereas Team Gravity puts on just a lot of pressure and is accurate a lot with the very, very quick passes. Phantoms does slow it down very often, but as soon as they get that open lane, as soon as they find an open few passes, as soon as they get set up, there's just a barrage of passes, and often it's hard to tell when that's going to come out, really, as we do see a lot of kind of sneaking past the defense from players such as Torrin, and that's a nice shot coming through from Lowrider. Unfortunately though, Taco is in the way, does get that, clears it away for Omega. Not going all the way through, but actually gladly, because that means that it's going to be first to the Dave stand. And Omega now, BK down to Dave stand again, and trying to find one more pass. Curry goes to that shot. That's a great save though from Torrin. Good clear as well. So again, another stack coming through, but the Omega stack just a little bit faster. Lowrider finding the stun. And going to be Lowrider. Oh, with that final pass, unfortunately just missing his teammate there, but might get the disc again. Good slap there. Down to Boop. Boop with a cross. Down to Lilrad. Oh, unfortunately, I don't know if that was a pass or if you just missed the goal. Fortunately there. Oh, Taco missing the disc a couple of times. Lilrad though. Oh, he finds an open net. Oh, finds the ding instead. Lowrider gonna back it out once again. And it's just, oh, that's a really good stun read. Didn't even see that till it happened. Dave Stan with a great stun there, the back line to Torrin. So, almost finds possession off of that. That's a really, really nice play from Omega. Just trying to directly counter that play from Phantoms. And I mean, it does overall kind of seem to be working at the minute, or at least it worked in that play. But it is a pretty risky strat to kind of go completely the other way against, and to try and kind of hard counter it. Because as soon as you push one player out, or if you push a stack out against this team, it's very, very difficult to get your hands on it. It is going to be 2 points from Boop, as Omega unfortunately not able to cover that player. Cover Boop. It's going to be 4-0 to Phantom so far, but again, taking a while for these goals to occur. We're about 4 minutes in here, and just two what was I going to say? 2 goals. Jeez, I really lost my train of thought as I was trying to go to something else, and then I realised I hadn't finished my sentence. Boop is going to slap that down for a 2, and not going to be missing any of that. Boop going to put it straight in. Yeah, and I mean, exactly like Tutorialbot said earlier, and kind of what I was pointing out earlier, both the playstyle from Phantoms and the counters against Phantoms are very risky kind of to play all the time, because the back pass, as soon as you miss one, you're back passing into your own half. That's a brilliant shot from BK though, gonna find and just half that lead. Very nice work from BK, exactly like we saw in the other game, just shooting past the defense, which is very hard to see. Tiny opening, and BK takes advantage of it. Boop Finds the disc. Now it's a Lil Ride. Good pass to Torin. Very, very quick play from Phantoms. And this is what I mean. They can play quick when they really need to. And they apparently had the warrant to. But I mean, with those few passes and the passes already lined up, Phantoms kind of just know already where to throw it. So there's not really any benefit to kind of just holding the disc. They already know. They already have the openings. They know what they want to do. All they have to do is execute it, which is of course easier said than done. Because of course things can change from the plan that you kind of originally made up. And then that's kind of where you have to improvise a little bit. That's kind of the hardest part of the game. You can't just do the same plays over and over again because teams are going to catch on, teams are going to adapt. That's exactly what Omega's trying to do against Phantoms here. And I'd say maybe a little bit less on the other side, whereas because teams... Oh, that's a nice bounce pass. Nice bounce shot by Lilrad. So he does take that. And it's 11-3 now. Phantoms, they're really trying to run away with this game. And it's going to be joust advantage to Omega. They've got to find a few passes. Try to get around Phantoms right now. That's a really nice play from Phantoms. You saw exactly what they were going to do before it happened, and that was beautifully executed. Great play from Phantoms, and if I was Alpha right now, I'd be watching this match and being maybe even slightly relieved, because Alpha, they need Omega to lose this match, and they need to beat Omega in venues just later on. In order to make it to top 6, which of course puts you in the closed quals. Taco taking this down to Emil. And now, today stand, but Boop with the interception. Going to be Lil Rad. He's got an open net, not for too long. BK intercepting, or trying to. Get a couple missed stuns there, but a bounce, quite a peculiar one, but BK reads it, and the clear comes through. Clear and boost, and another strange clear. Not finding it all the way through. Lilrad got an open net, but it's a tight angle. Does make it through nevertheless. Emil not quite able to contest. Excuse me. A great few passes, a great shot from Phantoms, and honestly, running away with this game now, which I really didn't expect, especially coming from round 1 where it was just a 1-point lead, where it was kind of just down to who scored last, but Phantoms might even be trying to look for a mercy win here. I really didn't expect this. Boop finding the interception, and of course finding the shot. I mean, you know it's bad news when you've seen the replay, the other replay. Goals are oh, deja vu. Never been to space. Oh goodness. Well, that's gonna hurt.
No.
Well, neither team got a warm up, as we just figured out. But they're warmed up now, hopefully for venues. So that's gonna be Omega losing this round. That's dangerous for Omega right now, who are currently, I believe, in the 6th. Oh no, they're not. They're in the 4th position, but just 30 MMR above that 6th place. So going in order. And in fact, I did indeed miss that one. Listen, Alacost, deja vu is not only a French expression. It's used all over the world, but you know. Either way, going to be going to the scoreboard here once I figure out, because I did not catch the scores. Oh boy. It was 23? Was it 23? Or was it 26 to 6 or 23 to 3? Someone please confirm. Someone must have called it. Thank you very much. My goodness, really getting caught up for myself here. But 15 minutes until venues. I'm gonna have to make this outro very brief as do want to get involved with that. But it is gonna be. Yeah, I'm just gonna show these EU standings really quick. Which thank you to Palador again for implementing these. So you can see kind of the divide here is it's very, very small. Team Gravity has got a 1350 MMR, which I don't see anyone taking that number one spot, just considering their record at the minute. It's 18-0, actually 19 if that. Record hasn't been updated now. Phantoms with the 14-2. 1320 MMR, Smash Dash a little bit behind, and that's kind of where there's a pretty decent jump there, where I'd say there's just kind of a hectic, people trying to fight for positions kind of after that position, because it's going to be Smash Dash, Omega, and Vertigo all in battling range. 30 MMR difference between Omega and Smash Dash, and Vertigo and Omega have the same rounded MMR at the minute. But Alpha losing this game, they needed Omega to lose this one, and they did. So I do believe if Alpha wins against Omega, then they may have a chance of getting through. It all depends on these venues matches. So with that said, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Swift, and catch you in well, very, very soon for venues, so make sure you tune in for that. Thank you very much, and I will see you all in a few minutes.